This is speaking test of International English Language Testing System. The candidate name is Sharif Ahmed Raja and candidate number is 102043. The examiner name is Mohammad Aminul Islam and the examiner number is 102345 and the test is taking place at Amin's Zindabazar Select and the date is 14 September 2023. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can I see your identification document first of all?
Certainly, this is my identification card,
Thank you.
and here it is.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So now, in this part of the test, I would like to ask you a few more questions about yourself. So let's talk about where do you come from?
Basically, I come from Jalalpur Union under South Shurma Upazila, which is 10 kilometers far away from Sylhet City Corporation.
Thank you. Where do you live? Do you live in a house or a flat?
Currently, I am living in an apartment just opposite of Roseview Garden, Roseview Center in Upashore area.
Okay. And what's your favorite room there?
As I am a student, I have to spend most of my time on study. So I will say reading room is my best.
Is there any room that you dislike particularly?
No, there is no any other room I dislike.
How long have you been living there? Could you tell me?
I have been living there since January of the current year.
Nice. Would you like to move from there?
Currently, I can't say the exact answer, but hopefully in future maybe I'll change my current address.
Let's talk about singing. Do you like singing?
Yeah, sometimes but not often. I like singing because it helps me to release stress from my mind.
Would you like to become a singer in future?
No, no, there is no any intention to become a singer in future because I'm not expert on singing.
Who is your favorite singer?
My favorite singer is Balam. He is a Bengali and writer as well.
Okay. So let's talk about reading newspaper. How often do you read newspaper?
To be honest, I read newspaper once or twice in a month because I don't get enough time to read newspaper. I have to spend most of my time on study. I get the updated news by on Facebook and some other social media.
Is it important to read newspaper, do you think?
Yeah, obviously it's very crucial for read newspaper because there are so many benefits by reading newspaper. We can know about what's actually going on around the world. We can learn about new vocabulary. We can learn the sentence structure. There are so many advantages of reading newspaper.
Okay. Is it important for student to read newspaper beside their academic study?
From my point of view, I think students should read regularly newspaper besides study.
Thank you very much. Now, in this part of the test, I'm going to hand over a topic. Here is a topic. And I'm going to give you a piece of paper along with a pencil. Here you are. So, Mr. Raja, remember you have 1 minute to take some notes to help you for the next 2 minutes. What you are going to say. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So, please. All right. So, remember you have to talk 1 to 2 minutes. Don't worry if I interrupt you while you're talking. Do you understand?
Yeah, it's not a
So, please
problem.
start.
Now, I'd like to talk about a renowned business person whose name is Abdul Bari Ajaz. Basically, he is from Bangladesh. His permanent address is Bagarkala under Lalabazar Union, but right now he is staying in UK with his whole family. He is very renowned businessman, not only in UK but also around the around Sylhet in Bangladesh. So far, I know about him. He has completed his graduation from UK. At the age of 7, he went to UK with his family. Now he is a successful businessman in Sylhet, in UK. Because he, so far I know about him, he has a lot of business. Among them, first of all, he has a real estate business. He buy a lot of houses and later on he sell it by less amount of profit, because his main target is getting the more customer, not the profit. So he focus on the profit first, not that he focus on the customer first, not the uh, profit. Secondly, he have a restaurant business, and which is very popular in Birmingham area. And I, so far I know about him, he is a very pious, honest, and successful and hard worker. One day I had an opportunity to meet with him, and I asked him about his successful.
Thank you very much.
That's
Thank
all I
you.
have to say.
Okay, thank you. Can I have a note, please?
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. Can I have the book?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Now, in this part of the test, I would like to ask you a few more general questions regarding uh, famous people today. So, could you tell me what kind of people are most famous in your country today?
Well, in our country, there are so many people who are very renowned. Renowned, first of all, I would say those who are actor, actress, those who are sports person like athlete, and those who are businessmen. They are renowned in our country.
Okay. So, could you tell me the reason why there are so many stories about famous people in the news?
Because our general people like to follow the popular person. So all the medias are always following the popular person. So whenever they are doing any silly mistakes, the news published on the newspaper or on television. That's why I think this is the one reason.
Okay. So, do you agree or disagree that many young people today want to be famous?
Yeah, I agree that people, young people are going to be want to be famous, because everyone like to be famous and they want people should follow them, and they want to make their family themselves dignityful to the society.
Thank you. Now, let's talk about benefits of being famous. Do you think it's easy for famous people to earn a lot of money nowadays?
Yeah, I think for the popular person, it's very easy to earn huge amount of money, because whenever they are signed for any work, the company have to pay big amount, because they are popular figure in the country compared to the normal people.
Okay. So, uh, why might famous people enjoy having fans? It is commonly seen that every famous people actually has a lot of fans, and why they are enjoying to have a lot of fans.
Yeah, there are so many reasons. First of all, I would say without fans, no one can be popular. So definitely, the popular person have to be communicate well with their fans. So sometimes the popular person like to spend their free time with their friends to increase their fans number.
How important is it to communicate with the fans for a famous person? Do you think?
Yeah, it's important to make communication with fans, because uh, fans, by fans, you are became popular. The person become popular. So the famous person should a good communication uh, with the fans, because without good communication with fans, no one can be popular.
Okay. Last but not least, could you tell me in what ways could famous people use their influence to do good things in the world?
There are so many ways uh, by which they can influence their influence. First of all, I would say they can make speech on media, on public places. They can write their personal opinion to the news on the newspaper, so people can know actually what their personal opinion.
Okay. So last but not least, would you like to become famous in future, and why or why not?
Yeah, I want to be a famous person in future because there are several reasons behind of this. First of all, I would say my basically my family is political background. From a political background, my grandfather, my great grandfather was a chairman of our current union. So in future, I have an intention to become a parliament member if I can achieve the enough qualities for that. So I want to be famous for one this reason. Another reason is that I think that I am a good, very good and honest person. I want to give my best to the people. So I want to serve for the nation because I think we should those who are educated person, they should give their best to the society to change the country, own country.
Okay, thank you very much. That's end of the speaking test.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.